Hey guys, it's Natalia here. I'm here today to do my June favourites. It is officially halfway through the year. We've got less than 6 months to go to Christmas. I don't know where it has gone. I really don't. I know, I'm sure everyone says that, but this year has flown by. Seriously, it seemed like 3 weeks ago I was getting married, and that was in January, and by the time you are watching this, I'm actually going to be in Mexico on my honeymoon, which is 6 months later. So I'm going to get down into it. I've got so many random kind of things to show you today. I've thrown in a bit of a mixture of items to show you this month, and it's just been a fun month for me. I've purchased a lot of things. I've made myself go back over some old things and I'm trying to sort of work through my makeup collection a lot in the past month, and there's some new things, old things, a lot of things here that I would love to share with you. So these are the products that I have been loving in June. First, Moroccan oil. I cannot rave about this enough. This has been in so many of my monthly favourites. It was in my favourite products of 2012. It is my holy grail hair treatment. It is the best. I put it in every day. One thing I love about this is it doesn't feel oily. You can put it in wet hair, you can put it in dry hair. Every morning when I get up and I just brush my hair, being dry, I will put it into my hair. It doesn't leave your hair feeling oily, it doesn't leave it feeling greasy. I love it, and my hair just feels so soft all the time. I think it's due to this. It's amazing, the best hair treatment ever. If you haven't tried Moroccan oil, I recommend trying it. I've tried so many different argan oils, and this is the one I always come back to because this is the one that I see results with. The other ones, I leave my hair too greasy or dry or yucky or oily, and I just don't see results. But Moroccan oil is the best. The next thing I've got here is an item I picked up around middle of May. I've been using it for about a month now. This is my Clarisonic Mia. I'm really happy I got this. I am shocked at how well this cleans your face. Like, I will sit there and usually when I'm taking my face off at night, I take my face off with a wipe, and then I've been going in with like a cleanser and my hands. So that's sort of like I'm taking a surface layer off with the makeup remover wipe, and then, you know, just going over with my hands in the evening, and I thought I was doing a good job. So I did that, what I would normally do, and then after I got this, I then went in a third time and used this. And the amount of makeup that came off on this brush, it was pretty much as if I hadn't actually taken anything off, which was really odd because it was a day where I don't really think I was wearing all that much makeup. And so it just really gets in there and cleanses out everything. The only problem I've had with this is because I think I've been using it, I'm getting a few breakouts around my jaw area, but I think it's actually because I'm sort of really getting in there, and for the first time it's actually cleaning out my pores. Hopefully that will settle down. I'm assuming it will settle down, so at the moment that's why it's in the favourites. If it doesn't settle down in a couple of months, then I probably will stop using it and sort of see how my skin goes. But I'm loving it. Like, I normally have really dry combination skin, and the dryness around my skin, especially in winter, gets really bad. I haven't really needed to exfoliate because this does, like, sort of, you know, every evening it's just taking everything off. My skin feels so soft. I feel like all my moisturiser and my night oils and stuff are really soaking into my skin after I use this. So I love this. If you haven't tried the Clarisonic, I really recommend it. It is a bit pricey, it is an investment, but I think your skin will love you forever. After last month's favourites, my May favourites, which I will link below, I mentioned that I liked my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, and I kind of said in that video I felt bad for my Naked 1 palette because it's been with me for many years and I love it, and I sort of felt like I was cheating on it. So I pulled it out and I've fallen in love with it again. I love this palette. This is the most amazing palette. If you are, especially if you're someone with my skin tones, or like your bronzes and your golds and you sort of like your bronzy smoky eyes, this is the palette for you. If you haven't seen it, you've been hiding behind a rock for the last, 5 or something years. It's amazing. I love it. They're the colours there. Gorgeous. I know Chi Chi have got a dupe for it. If you can't afford $50 for the Naked palette, try the Chi Chi. I think it's the Nudes or the Naturals or one of the names. You can get from Target or Maya, but I actually recommend spending the $50 from Beauty Bay and getting the Naked 1 palette. It's amazing. It's my baby and I love it, and I use it all the time, and like, look how much product is still left. Like, I haven't even hit pan in any of them, which is so strange because I use it all of the time. It's like never-ending eyeshadows. I recently purchased some things off Illamasqua.com, and I picked up their brow powder, and this is in the colour Thunder. This, I've been really liking this. I was really kind of surprised. It is that sort of dirty, sort of muddy, as you can sort of see, it looks like a sort of a grey, greeny tinge to it. When I say a dirty brown, that's the kind of colour I'm looking for, as opposed to a, this is just a powder, but can you sort of see the difference? This one's like a warm brown sort of, and this is like a dirty brown. Probably a bad example, but you can know what I mean. When you're looking for contours and eyebrows, always look for like a dirty, sort of like a shadowy brown, because that's the kind of look you want. Oh, just on that, if you've got really, really pale skin and you can't find a contour colour, or you don't want to use a bronzer, try using your eyebrow powder, like a Mega or something. It's actually really good for contouring with really pale skin. Anyway, that is this. This would actually be really good for contouring as well. I might give that a go one day just to see what it's like, because then it's sort of like a dual purpose powder. Illamasqua Eyebrow Cake in Thunder. I've been loving it. I actually have been sort of going a bit more natural with my eyebrows recently. Instead of going in with like an angle liner or like a pencil and stuff, I've literally been getting my powder on like a fluffy brush, either a 217, an eyeshadow brush, or even a pencil brush, and just flicking it through my brows. I find because my brows are so thick and full naturally, I don't need that much definition into it, but I find that just putting like lightly dusting that through my eyebrows just adds a little bit more colour where I'm a bit more sparse, and I think it's a really, really lovely look. So I've been using that recently and I have been loving it. Another powder I've been using recently is my MAC Archie Girls Flatter Me Pearl Matte Face Powder. And it looks like this. It's got the sort of shimmery peach with like the pink love hearts in it. I really like this one as kind of like a, I put this under my blush. Where did I put that? I put it just there. So it's sort of like a shimmery highlight colour. But I also put it under my blush and then put like a little bit of blush on top of it. That way it sort of seems to give you a glow from underneath. So you don't need to go and use a shimmery blush, which sometimes doesn't look good. But I put this on, it just sort of gives my skin a nice sheen. Put the blush on top and sort of like double effects, and has like a really nice glowy sheen underneath my blush. I've been really liking that, using that a lot recently, and I love it. I really did love the Archie Girls collection. I think MAC did a fantastic job with this. Really. I did change back to my MAC matte bronze, but this month I've gone back to my sleek contour face contour kit. This is in the shade medium. This baby is amazing. This, if you want a cheap, affordable contour, but is actually fantastic quality, go and check this out. I got mine from Lipstick Republic. They're having a 20% sale at the moment, so if you are wanting to, actually no, by the time I video this, the sale will be over, so cancel that. Go like my Facebook page. Whenever Lipstick Republic do have a sale in the future, I will let you know. But they've got the sleek contour kit. The reason I like this, it's got the matte bronzer, the matte contour, which is really good. I don't like putting shimmery bronzers on for contouring because it just doesn't look natural. Contour is supposed to create shadow, and if you've got like, you know, reflective, sparkly bits on your shadow, that really isn't a shadow, it looks stupid. And then I've got this sort of shimmery, but not overly shimmery, highlight shade, and it is gorgeous. I don't like putting overly shimmery products on for everyday use, because you kind of look like a disco ball and you really don't want to do that. Really, really gorgeous. I love the fact that it's got the 2-in-1. This is the only compact with a 2-in-1 that I found that I like. Good quality, fantastic value. I think it's like $10, $10-ish dollars. I'll put a link below to the price of everything. So go and check that out. I love this. This is actually probably also my holy grail. Eyeliner pencil I've been using is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil, and this is in the colour Perversion. This is the blackest black that they've got. You're not going to get a pencil liner that is blacker than that. It is gorgeous. The one thing I love about these is it is so smooth, so creamy. It does not drag on your eye at all. You can sit there and just sort of draw on your lash line. It doesn't drag, it blends so smoothly, it's so creamy, just sort of glides on, hence why it's called the Glide On Eye Pencil. Glides on, it is amazing, and then you just get a pencil brush and get in there and smudge it out if you want to make a really nice smoky look. In the cool months, I've been doing a lot more smoky eyes and stuff. I'm playing around with different eyeshadow palettes, which I've been turning to this a lot, so I love this. This is the one I got in the Urban Decay Smoked palette, but if you saw my recent video in May, you would have seen that I got the Urban Decay Vault, which has the full 40 eyeshadow eyeliners, which has got 40 different colours, and this is in there too. So I've got 2 of these, which is really great because I've got a backup, because this is amazing. I use it all the time and I love it. Brushes. OCC brushes. I can't stop using these. I think these are amazing. I've got the entire range here. They are, it covers everything. You've got your face, you've got your like foundation, powder, blush, highlighter, eye pencils, and it's also a lip pencil in there as well. And this range is fantastic. I've done a full review of them. There aren't that many reviews on the OCC brushes that I can find, so I'll put a link to that video below if you want to go and check out my full review. I love these brushes. They're soft. The quality of the bristles is amazing. They are vegan, 100% vegan, cruelty-free brushes, synthetic, and they're just amazing. They blend so nicely. They're so soft and I love them. I cannot get enough of these brushes. I'll put a link to Lipstick Republic below where you can get them from in Australia. As far as I know, they are the only place you can get OCC brushes from in Australia, but amazing, well worth it, and they're just, I love them. They're so soft. I could just sit here and pat it all day. But I won't. Concealer of the month. This NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm loving this. This is amazing. The coverage on this concealer is mind-blowing. I'm just going to put a, what am I going to do? I'm going to put a little dot there. Here's the colour. I just blend it. Look at the coverage on it. The coverage is so good. I find that it covers really well. It brightens, it blends really, really nicely. I find it's easiest to blend with your finger, so get in there with like your ring finger underneath your eyes. It's amazing. It really is. I have been loving that. I've been addicted to lip products this month, and with good reason. It's the Bite Beauty Whipped Cherry Scrub. It is like a lip exfoliant, but it's so moisturising. That's what it looks like. It is fantastic. I've been using that every day before I put on makeup. I've actually just been putting it on every day because I just like the feel of it on my lips. My lips just feel so moisturised and nourished when I wear this. So I've been loving that. Another item from Bite Beauty that I have been loving, Bite Beauty High Pigment Pencil in Rhubarb. This is the colour that it is there. Let me just... So it kind of reminds me of the NARS matte lip pencils, but this one isn't quite so matte. It's beautiful. The colour is amazing. It is so moisturising, goes on really well, creamy, blends, it doesn't bleed, and it's just a really, really nice colour. And I like the fact that I can just, you know, chuck a pencil in my bag, so during the day I wanted to touch up, so I just drag it out and just, you know, draw it on. Really easy to apply. I'm loving these kind of pencils, and it is also screw top as well, so you're not wasting as much product compared to a sharpening one. My next lip product is actually the lipstick that I'm wearing today. This one was actually sent to me as a gift. This is from Erin Big Cosmetics. Now, I did a haul video for Erin Big recently. Not for her, I actually purchased these. I'm actually following her, Erin Big Cosmetics, on Facebook, and I saw pictures of them as they were being launched, and I wanted to try them, so I got a whole lot of makeup, and I did a haul video, which I'll click, link to that below if you want to go and see what else is in the range. And I put a link on her Facebook page, and she saw it and she watched it and she loved it, and she sort of said, look, thank you so much for purchasing all these items. Thank you for, you know, giving your opinion and a fantastic review on it. I would like to send you a gift. And there was a lipstick on there that I wanted to get at the time, but it was sold out, understandably, because it is gorgeous. This luxury matte lipstick in GG, and this is the colour. It is just amazing. The thing is about this, it's a matte lipstick, but it's not drying like MAC's, like Ruby Woo, for example. That is a really, really dry, hard to wear lipstick if you've got dry lips. Nothing to say you can't wear bright hot pink lips in winter, because I can, and I love it. I'm going to be getting some more of these matte lipsticks in the future. And like I said, they're not drying. They've got the matte finish, but they're not drying at all on your lips. They don't sort of suck out the moisture of your lips like I find like some of the matte lipsticks do. Big Cosmetics. If you haven't seen their products, link it below. Go check out her website. I picked this nail polish up from the MAC corporate sale recently. This is in the colour Nightfall. It's a frost. It's actually the colour I'm wearing on my nails today. It's like a gunmetal grey, dark, very autumny, wintry. But the one thing I noticed about this is that the stain power on this is actually really quite impressive. So that is it there. I put this on. This hasn't got a top coat. This is just a base coat and 2 layers of nail polish. I put this on at about lunchtime yesterday. Now I can tell you, guarantee to you, if this was an OPI polish, that would have chipped. Well and truly by now. It would have chipped, or it would have smudged or something. That is almost perfect. I mean, I've got 3 boys. My hands are getting trashed every single day. And it hasn't chipped. It hasn't really done. Actually, there might be a little chip there. Yes, because my child bit me on the nail. But if it wasn't for that bite, that would be perfect. I'm really going to be trying some more MAC nail polishes because this has just really amazed me. Without a top coat, none of my nail polishes would last 24 hours at all. They just don't. The last thing I've got here is a favourite. It's not so much a beauty item, it is just a random item, but I thought I would share it with you. I picked this one up from America when I was over there. For those of you who have an iPhone 5, you may understand this, but their battery power is shit. It does not last at all. Every time I go out, I'll get to lunchtime and my battery's like 10%. If every time I drive I have to plug it in, and it's just, I don't know what they've done to it, but the battery in the iPhone 5 is shit. When I was in America, I saw in one of the airports, they have got like vending machines for technology stuff. You can go and buy Michael Kors watches, you can go buy makeup in vending machines. In one of the vending machines, I saw these sort of like iPhone cases with a power pack. So basically what you do is, this is suited for the iPhone 5. So it's just this extra case, so you shove your iPhone in there, and then this little part here has got the iPhone 5 connector. It is a power pack, so you actually shove that in, and it's got a battery in here. So you plug this into the wall and you charge this, and this has got a battery in there. So once that battery's charged, you can put your phone in there, and it's got a little switch here to green. You press that button, it's telling you that one has got 3. This one's almost charged, so it's got if it's fully charged, it'll have 4 batteries, but it's got 3 there. So this will actually recharge your phone up to 80% of its life. So you put your phone in there, you turn it on, and your phone will actually start charging from this little power pack here. This has saved my day on so many occasions. I think this is fantastic. I don't know if you can get them very easily in Australia, or if you can, they're actually quite expensive. This one was only, I think, $79. You can get them that will charge it up to 100%. I just chose one for 80%, so I kind of have this with me if I'm going out, if I go to a music festival that I know I'm going to be out for a long time, and I've either got to check up on babysitters or have my phone with me in case someone needs to call me, like babysitters, which is normally the case. This has saved my life, and I've used it so much this month. I think it's worth mentioning, if you are an iPhone 5 user and your battery is shit, look into something like this. I think you can get them from eBay as well. But well worth it. Well worth it. That wraps up my June favourites. June? Yeah, that wraps up my June favourites. I hope you enjoyed that. If there's any products there that you would like to see a full review or swatches or whatever, leave it in the comment bar below, and I will certainly get around to doing that for you. Link below to my blog and Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and all the different ways you can contact me. If you have any comments or questions or even video recommendations, leave it there. Contact me somehow and let me know. I'd love to hear what you would like to see next. As I mentioned, this video is pre-recorded. I am currently in Mexico. By the time you're seeing this, I'm currently in Mexico. I will be back in the middle of July, so I've still got a few videos pre-recorded, but if there's not as regular, it's because I'm away. So I will certainly see you when I get back. I'll probably have a haul video for you when I get back, because no doubt I will be doing some shopping in Mexico, hopefully find a Sephora in America as well, and all that good stuff. So that's it for now. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!